get started with a sip of my green tea, of course. First, we're using a primer from NYX. It's called NYX Proof It. Just dab a little bit on your eyes and then mix it well. I'm using a piece of tape at the end of my eyes, from the bottom of my eyes to the end of my eyebrows. That will help me get an angle and clean eyeshadow. It will also give me a guidance when I'm doing my eyeliner. It will be even in both eyes. I'm using Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, it's called, I think. It's a cream eyeliner. I kind of bumped into this in the drugstore and I loved it. I'm using this like almost every day. It's creamy and it goes on matte and it dries perfectly. But first you have to remember, when you dab it on, it kind of looks kind of painted on. So you have to use your fingers to kind of smudge it in and kind of smooth it out. It dries very fast, so make sure when you're dabbing and smoothing with your finger, you have to do it right away. Now I'm using this Sephora Color Anthology palette. It was a holiday limited edition. I'm using the dark browns in the outer corner of my eyes. I'm making kind of a V shape at the outer corner. So basically you want to take the brown color and swipe it towards the middle of your eyes. Not entirely in the middle, but outer corner, almost in the middle. I'm also taking a dark brown color and recreating my own crease. So as you can see, when I open my eyes, wherever my eyes create a crease, I'm using the dark brown color to recreate that crease. After this, take a blending brush and take a light brown color, just a little bit on the brush as a transition color, and blend it away. Make sure when you're doing your eyeshadow colors, you have to blend. It's the most important thing of your makeup. Blend. You can already see the difference. Without blending, your eyes look kind of sloppy, so make sure you blend. Take a taper brush, almost like a pencil brush. Take a black color from that palette, and on the very outer corner, just use a very small dab of black. That will just add as a transition color from the brown to the golden. After that, take a light color concealer. I'm using medium beige. I'm using that on my brow bone to give me a clean look, and it will also add in as my brow bone highlighter. Blend that away. If you feel like it's taking away from that brown color, what you can do is use that blending brush again and blend it properly with that transition color. Do the same thing on the other side. You have to make sure you blend. Now it's time to take out that tape. See, we already have a sharp and clean edge that will help us when we're doing our eyeliner. Now wipe off any fall off. Make sure you have a clean face because we have to use our foundation and everything else. I'm using that same pen again, and I'm using the glitter on the other side just to add a little spark on the golden. I'm adding the golden sparkle glitter. Now next, I'm using a eyeshadow from Kiko Cosmetic. It's a whitish gold. It's in color 200. I'm using that on the inner corner of my eyes. That will be kind of like a pop of color on the inner corner. That will brighten my eyes more. Now it's time to do the eyeliner. Be careful when you're doing the eyeliner. Take your time. In this Marilyn Monroe retro look, it's all about the eyeliner. It has to be smooth, clear, bold, and sexy. Make sure it's nice, smooth. Oh yeah, and it has to be winged. The wing has to be very nice, precise, and long. After doing the eyes, we're going to move on to the face. I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish Primer to prime my face. And then I'm using Makeup Forever Matte Velvet on my face as the foundation. After the foundation is done, we're going to move on with the concealer and the contour colors. Blend those well. I already have a separate video for that. I will share the link below if you missed it. And then we're going to fill in our eyebrows. Eyebrows is very, very important. As you can see, it frames the eyes, it frames the entire face. So when you're doing a full face makeup, make sure you're filling in your eyebrows, or else your entire look will be just a mess. Now we're taking a flat smudge brush. I'm using that brush to do the bottom eyes. I'm using a black and a dark brown color, taking a mix of those two colors, and then I'm just slightly dabbing in the colors from the outer end until the middle portion of my eyes. That gives a very soft look instead of using an eye pencil. Use that same technique on the other side. Now we're moving on to the same golden color again, the cream color from Revlon, using it from the middle to the inner corner. So basically the black will be from the outer corner to middle, and the golden is from the middle to the inner corner. Now put a nice pairs of falsie. I'm using a very natural one. As you can see, our eyes are done. Now let's go ahead and finish the look with some blush and highlighter. I'm using a very light pink blush for a natural look. Since we have bold eyeliner and we're going to have bold red lips, you don't want to put too much attention on the blush. Now finish off with a nice highlighter. I used Becca. I'm sorry I forgot to show you guys. I used Becca in Opal and just highlighting the bridge of my nose and the highest bone of my cheeks. That gives a very nice natural glow. After that, we're moving on with the lips. Now this is my favorite lip color from LA Girl. It's a matte lip pigment gloss. It's actually a stain in color Secret. I absolutely love this color. It suits me very, very well, and it's perfect for that retro look. Go ahead, finish off with the lips. Now you can kind of see the look coming together. Without red bold lips, retro look is just not a retro look. So let's go ahead and see our finished look. This is it. I've dressed up, I've put my jewelries, I took off my curls, and now I'm taking off the clips for where I used it for my waves. Take that off, and there you go. It's complete. We're done with our retro glam look. I hope you guys like it. Put a comment below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and head over to my Facebook page actually, and check out my new looks. Thanks for watching.